Hi everyone, and welcome to another League of Ireland video. There is the games from last week. It was an exciting week last week. Leaders Derry got back on track with a 7-1 win over UCD. Dundalk beat Shells 2-1 in a game with 3 red cards, including Shells manager Damien Duff. Champion Shamrock Rovers won 3-1 at Bows. St Pat's beat Finn Harps 2-0, and Sligo got a very late winner to beat Drogheda 3-2. Now let's move on to match week 13, games on April the 29th. First up, it's the Louth Derby, Dundalk against Drogheda, and Drogheda looking to keep up their good record against their old rivals. Here's what we think for this one. I'm going to go with a surprisingly convincing win for Dundalk. I'm going to go 3-1. I thought Dundalk looked good again at home. They've been very decent in Oriel Park this season, and they'll definitely want to overturn that game from Head in the Game Park. I'll go 3-1 Dundalk.
Yeah, I think that game ahead in the Game Park, I think will be the same score, but not the same team. 1-0 Dundalk. Cinemat Park, I actually knew that one. Well, Richmond Park is the one I forget. Bows versus UCD, I think it'll be 2-0 to Bows. 2-0 to Bows. Easy win for Bows, as UCD lost 7-1 to Derry, so I don't think their heads will be that high, and I think they'll still be struggling with defeat, not knowing how they got beat 7-1 by Derry.
Yeah, I reckon UCD will want to keep it as tight as they possibly can, so I think it'll be a narrow enough win, but Bows will win pretty convincingly 2-0. The Battle of the Rovers at the Showgrounds. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Shamrock Rovers. I think they seem to have got their groove back of getting these narrow wins, although they were pretty convincing, I suppose, last week. But I'll say they'll beat Sligo 2-1.
Yeah, Shamrock Rovers do have a record of drawing 0-0 until like the 70th minute and then scoring. But I think this one will be a 0-0 the whole game. I think Sligo will dominate the game, but in the end, long run, I think the Shamrock Rovers defence will play too much Sligo and it'll be 0-0. Over to Richmond Park, the one I forget all the time. Sorry about that, Shamrock St Pat's fans, sorry, but I just forget it all the time. Richmond and Dalymount I get mixed up. Anyway, 2-1 St Pat's is my thing. I think Derry will be still I think they'll be cocky over their 7-1 defeat to UCD, and I think they'll take it too easily, and I think St Pat's will be able to jump in that, and I think when St Pat's score the first goal, and I think when St Pat's scores make it 2-1, I think their heads will drop.
Right. I don't agree. I think the champions will keep on the momentum of last week's big win, and I think they'll go away from St Pat's, go back from Dublin with a 2-0 victory. And I forgot to say that I won the predictions last week because I got Dundalk Shells right, and it was about 5-3.
Okay, stop flexing.
Finn Harps and Shells is the last game. 8 o'clock kicking off. The other one's 7:45. I think this might be a board draw. I'm going 0-0.
I think that Finn Harps will be able to get better of the Shells bans that was sent off on Dundalk night. So obviously a Shells defender was sent off. I don't know the name because I'm a Dundalk fan, not a Shells fan, as we said in the last episode.
Griffin.
Griffin. David Duff and Stephen Bradley sent off for kicking some. Last one I respect for him. I was joking. That was just a joke that I said one time. So 2-0 to Finn Harps. Yeah, I think their heads will drop, and in the long run, Shells will not have enough players. Losing Griffin was massive for them. No, losing David
Concentrate.
Duff was massive
Concentrate.
for this
Have you? That's enough. Please
Tin
like and
tomato
subscribe.
fact.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Ethiopia and Sudan have more pyramids than Egypt.
So, what? Say that again clearly into the microphone for the viewers and listeners.
Ethiopia and Sudan both have more pyramids than Egypt.
That's a stunning fact.
Boy!
Cheers.
Boy.